So that was what really, pricked me. That statement, you have paused my life tonight.
I don't even know that. I said that. All that.
And I told Faith, I said, your husband is a lawyer.
It's the Holy Spirit that is advocating for me. And maybe you want to said it out of my mouth.
Hi, Stalwart fam.
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
My name is Faith.
My name is Michael.
And we are
The Stalwart Lovers.
Plus our beautiful,
Amazing
parents.
Yes, so
My parents.
My parents.
In-law. So if you're new here, please click on that subscribe button down below. I'm sure you're going to find us interesting. We feel your faith, relationship, and lifestyle. So come along with us. If you like this video, make sure you drop a thumbs up, drop a comment, leave a comment before you go, and share with everyone that you know.
Yep.
And if you're a returning subscriber,
Welcome.
special greetings, special welcome. We love
Yes,
you guys. So we have let me start like this. So we have a very, very special guest in our midst today.
Special
Drum
guest.
roll. Mr. and Mrs. Adetoye. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Yeah, so this is my mom and this is my dad, and we are so honored to have them. And we will be asking them some questions.
That you have sent.
Yes, that you sent on Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, I mean, how will you be able to send your questions when the time comes? Yeah, so I've gotten a lot of questions for them, and we would answer as much as we can. They will answer as much as they can answer. So just enjoy.
Yes.
Enjoy.
So this is the parent tag, and my mother and my only surviving father, and it's their anniversary today.
Yes.
So it's a very special edition.
Yes, special edition.
Today is their wedding anniversary, and we're grateful for their life. So guys, send in your prayers, send in your well wishes, and we'll be glad to see them. So let's jump into the video. Question 1. Someone wants to know how you met.
Myself and my husband met in church. Canaan Ministries, aka Champions Church, in Ilori. It happened that I came home from Akure during my service here. I came home on a weekend just to spend the weekend at home, and I was in church. Then I was taking down the notes of the sermon, and he told me that God told him to look at the lady beside him very well, because that is going to be his wife.
Wow.
So, and we closed in church. He didn't say anything to me, and he didn't see me again. I went back to Akure, and I came back after 2 months. 2 months, yes, 2 months. I came back. That was the end of my service here, and still, the Lord told him that he shouldn't talk to me, he shouldn't propose to me, he shouldn't tell me anything. That was how we met.
Wow.
So, but how did you start talking? Like,
how did you finally start talking?
I had made an attempt. I told my elder brother. I described that to my elder brother, and he said last week they went visiting to the family.
okay.
One of my wife's cousins came to church, and that he met my mother-in-law to be then
At that
Yeah.
which happened to have come from in next town to our place.
Wow.
Yes. It's
All
And
true.
they
the-
spoke. They spoke the language and everything.
Wow.
So I now said, okay, take me to the house.
Was she?
So
But were you feeling butterflies in your tummy, or was it just because God has spoken?
it's because God has spoken.
Did you find her attractive as well at that time?
It was not even attraction.
It was just spiritual.
Basically, because
Ebradush.
I had found it difficult to get a wife
Oh my
Mm.
God, yes.
as a youth in the course of my
Growing up.
growing up as a youth. And so I went to the house. We didn't meet grandma at home, but we met the younger sister.
Okay.
So
But you didn't meet her at home too.
I didn't meet her. She
Oh,
already come.
Okay.
So- And now practically suspended every other thing. So, but in church, I went to a bookshop and I bought a cassette and I gave her as a gift. Because we belong to the same
Church.
unit.
Okay, you
Prayer band.
So,
So prayer band, prayer and faith school.
Gifts.
So I gave her a gift and she didn't even, she just took it. She never attached anything
anything
to
to
the
it.
gift until November when we had our church anniversary. It was November 28th. Yeah, about.
I trust that this.
So we had our church anniversary and everybody was in the lighter mood.
Okay.
So after the fellowship in Circular Hotel,
Now shot to shot.
I called her attention and then we trekked together to the junction. And I told her, I said, well, I've been praying and trusting God that I need God has told me that you are going to be my wife.
Oh shit.
You
You don't try that
No,
one.
I
It's the first century. So the first century ladies, no, but God has told me this.
So after I went home, she took a taxi and went home. So when I got home, I had the revelation that I've taken the right step.
Wow.
One of the major steps in my life I've taken.
You've done well. Glory to
And
God.
that I've scored a goal.
Yeah.
That's the way that God ministers to me.
So you know.
So I knew.
I
I knew.
That's amazing.
So as a footballer, for me to have dreamt that I scored a goal, a vital goal for my team.
Oh shit.
And God had told me that you have scored a vital goal. But meanwhile, my wife said I should not visit her. Like she doesn't want the vision to be clouded.
Yes, she still wants to
Pray
pray.
that
She wants to pray through.
Very, very
So
important.
that was how I was a salesman then. So
You know what I'm
Shall
saying?
we-
You know what I'm saying here? It's a thing to shoot your shot, or it's another thing to score.
Hit me.
that was how we
Started
started.
talking, you know that.
then-
Wow, amazing.
Then she had a kind of monitors that also monitored me. That
On background
approved
checkers.
me, that had a witness.
And you, how did you know too? Like, how did you know? How did
Yeah.
you say yes?
There's a way God talks to me.
Mm.
I hear Him from my heart. I hear Him all deeply from my heart. That's the way God speaks to me. And then apart from that, I also told my friends, Evangelist Ayon and Jumoke, his wife. So they also prayed and they got confirmation from the Lord that He's the one.
See how mommy just lay.
It's
Oh,
the one.
good. Thank God. Thank God I'm married. Thank God.
Give God the praise.
Tell us how marriage has been for you, the struggle, the love, and all that. Yeah, tell us how marriage has been, and it's been
Just a general.
yes, just general overview. How has marriage been? People on our channel that used to young marriages like us, a few over a year, some less than a year. It's good to have someone that has been,
Married for this long.
yeah. So
I want you people to know that angels don't marry, and it takes a matured man and a woman to get married. Girls don't marry, boys also don't marry.
Yeah.
So maturity, and it doesn't have age limit. No matter what, because it is human beings that get married. Marriages have it's up and down. There are times that
High time and low
I have
times.
the low times. Another thing I want to emphasize is that you should know that it is work.
Marriage is
Marriage work. You work it.
Yes.
You keep working it.
And you don't stop.
You don't stop working it
Mm.
until the two of you blend, and to the extent that they'll be looking at the two of you and they'll say you are brothers and
And
sisters.
sisters.
Okay, so you mean that there's a point of blending? There's a point where you
Yeah.
just blend
Yes.
and
Yes.
you keep going.
It's like a tangent. You hit the chord.
Once you get to autopilot, Then it's not that you go and rest.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
there's still
But
work,
there's still
but
work
it's
to be
easier.
done.
It's like a
Better your
plane.
rest.
When a plane wants to fly, it takes more energy to take off. But when it's in air, it's a little effort to just meander.
Just-
By that time, the wife will have known the husband
Yeah.
to an extent.
Mm.
The wife also will know. The husband will also know the wife
Mm.
to the extent that if you ask them different questions, they will give you the same answer
Mm-hmm.
at different
I
locations.
really agree. Mommy, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes, and at this point, that particular point that the two of them have blended, couples tend to take themselves for granted.
Mm.
Yes, they really tend to, take themselves for granted. I want to advise that couples should not do this.
Mm.
They should continue to work out their marriages, just as you work out your salvation. Continue to work out your marriages, continue to do what you've been doing before, and you're going to have a super marriage.
Mwah. Sweet man.
Okay, let's get to the juicy ones. So, someone wants to know, what was your first impression of me when you found out that I had intentions for Faith? And fears. When Faith said, "Oh,
Maybe
I
we should
found."
just combine it like that.
Yes, you can combine that one first. Yes.
So
Yeah.
what was your first impression of him when he mentioned that
When
I mentioned there that okay, we were engaged to, what was your first impression?
and then the
And
journey,
and
like how
then
that.
the fears you had and things like that.
Yes.
When Faith called and told me that she was engaged, I didn't take it lightly. Because she was very young. I was shocked because I wasn't expecting it. She was very young. I've not even started counseling her about choosing a life partner. It was the elder sister I concentrated on. And I'm sure she will have been picking
So
It's-
things
yes.
there.
from my counseling. So when she told me, what happened? You didn't even tell me. I told her that engagement, I don't like it. And I do not sign to it. That she should allow us to pray first. Myself and my husband, that she should allow us to pray first. That whatever step she wants to take, she should allow us to know. So that we can pray along with her. Marriage is no beans. It's no beans at all. It's a serious issue, it's a serious matter. And Faith used to be, she has changed
Very
now.
child.
She used to be
Well done.
very calm, gentle, and I want to be very sure about the man that she will get married to. I don't want somebody that will batter her. I don't want somebody that will disrespect her or take her for granted. So, because of that, I was really jittery about the whole issue. And I told her that I have to pray first. I have to hear from the Lord, whatever He has to say about that matter. For me, then, I put it to the heart. The engagement. Yes, I put it on hold. Yes. That was it. Darling.
Well, I remember the first day Michael came to the house. No,
A first
after
impression.
Okay, but is your
I never stopped the relationship.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't stop the relationship.
No.
I only remember what I remember the day Michael came to the house for
the first time.
and the way his first siblings were picking up on Michael.
Hey, Jesus.
I,
Well, you are not even there.
I was not
You
there,
heard the
but
story after.
I had the story.
Yeah.
And I had to call a meeting. And I told them,
She told me that she
I
cried.
gave them an instruction that you should allow Faith to manipulate, to navigate
Mm-hmm.
our relationship by herself. None of you should critique anything. None of you should seek to direct her or advise her on what to do. That saved the situation. Before, because you could see that they were picking on you. They were really out. It's like
Shade was
coming to take
She was doing this.
a cup from the mother.
In fact.
That was the way the siblings were feeling.
In fact.
You just want to scoop her.
You want to come and carry her.
Like that.
It wasn't easy with Samuel.
Samuel did not even.
Samuel When I was coming, I saw someone in the market. He hid his face. We saw him in the market.
Yes,
When we
that
buy
So
it wasn't easy.
So I was the one that told them that allow faith to navigate a relationship by herself with her personality that is going to help her. It's going to help her.
They wanted to help her. Thinking
So,
that,
but subsequently, I was looking for an avenue to slow down the move of the relationship.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Gravitating towards marriage.
I felt it. I felt all
But
this.
I never knew Michael
You didn't know
intimately until now that I saw that what the two of them are up to. So I started thanking God.
So the next question is very related to that. So
Okay.
yes, the first impression was on a very, very rough ground.
Very rough.
Yes, even me, it was hard for me, but I knew that just know me and you will find out that my heart is pure. So someone is asking, what changed the feeling that you had regarding me marrying Faith? Eventually, how did you come about now accepting it? And then
We got to know you. We got to know you, and I fell in love with you.
I remember the first day.
Please, what was this speech?
See, I remember the first day. Mommy called me my son. I took screenshots. That was almost 2 years into our relationship.
Yeah.
I took screenshots sent to my baby like, well, mom just called me my son. Things are getting better.
Doesn't easy.
Hey, Jesus.
It's not
In fact, if you don't have thick skin, don't pray to fall into my situation.
For me, the day I made an attempt of postponing your marriage, that was a statement you told me. You said, Daddy, you have paused my life. You remember?
I don't remember.
You have,
I must have said that.
tonight, you have paused my life.
But it's true. That was the
And
only.
I told my wife, I said, see, he said, I paused his life. That's from February to August. That I put his life on a pause.
Honestly.
Virtually.
Yeah.
Because that was what really, my siblings were thinking I played into your hands. That I was not calling the shots in the whole arrangement.
Oh.
I told them, I said, I have a reason. And I want it to go ahead. And then
We had purpose to fulfill. Look at what God is doing now.
Yes,
You can see. I have not paused your life.
Yeah, no. You slowed it down. But in fact, in the end, I'm grateful for everything. Like everything was at the right time.
The Lord made everything beautiful.
In the end, I'm good. I won't take anything out of it. In the end, yeah.
So that was what really, pricked me. That statement, you have paused my life tonight.
I don't even know that. I said that. All that.
And I told Faith, I said, your husband is a lawyer.
It's the Holy Spirit that is advocating for me. And maybe you want to said it out of my mouth. I went through a lot. In fact, there was time that every day I was praying about marriage.
It's not easy to marry a wife.
It's not easy. It's not easy, but
for a parent
to release their
daughter,
especially
their
daughter.
Christ.
You must be ready. You must be ready
But I was ready
to see your daughter occasionally.
Okay, as a
What? You cannot ask her
parent.
to come and meet you in your room the way you used to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, meet me in my room.
You literally can't go someone out to come.
No longer.
It's not easy.
And then just like the couples of tonight, this afternoon, were advised the parents that they should leave them alone to navigate their life.
Yes.
So married couples should be left to navigate their marriage by themselves and discover themselves.
Yes. We are grateful for that. My parents, both myself and my wife's parents, they don't bother us, so don't poke nose into our marriage because it's important. When you poke nose too much, you don't allow them to grow in maturity in marriage by themselves. That's it. So okay, great. Let us go to another one. Give us tips on how to raise godly children.
Yeah.
So you said how to have lasting and successful marriage and how to raise godly children.
There's a saying going on now amongst married people, which is deliberate parenting.
Intentional parenting.
Intentional parenting. That's a book that was written by somebody. So it makes the whole thing to be going around now. You must be deliberate of the outcome that you want to bring out of the child. It must be a deliberate thing. But in my family, I think what I used was interest. Interest.
You show interest in them?
No, the interest of each child
Okay.
was what what was what we used. Faith and Folashade started our choir in one of our parishes. So the interest. And then I remember when Faith gave her life to Christ, that we went for a crusade together to plant a new parish. And this burning hell film was shown, and she came out. I was happy. Give her life to Christ.
I didn't even remember that. That was when
She had, but then it was the interest. And where you go, try to teach your children that.
Show them your God.
Yes.
Show them who you serve.
Apart from the family fellowship, morning and night, sharing the word of God together, befriend your children. I want to bring out that one.
Let's emphasize that one.
You have to befriend them to know the state of their heart. Don't just assume.
Your children will not open up to you.
They will, if you don't befriend
They are not
them,
their friends.
just forget about information. And then, if you befriend them, they will confide in you. Knowing that you will support them. That is deliberate. Deliberately befriend your children. What do we do? When there's money, we take them out. And I remember it also involves going to bookshop.
That's City World.
My children are very happy to go to the city center
They
and
like
bookshop.
Faith likes reading novels.
So
She can't
from there,
We
we introduce them to reading Christian literatures. So we brought out the life of Christ
in them. And once your children know Jesus, autopilot, just like we talked about marriage, honestly, it's autopilot.
I remember at the age of 8, you bought a Bible, a teenage Bible for Folashade. Teenage Bible.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember.
He bought a teenage Bible for Folashade. She read the Bible like storybooks. She read the Bible so much that she could just quote from any part of the Bible. And that was, it really helped her, in her growth with the Lord. So introducing children to the Lord as early as possible is very, very important. And then you leave the rest to God.
And then there's something I used to do as their father. Once they start talking, come home, are you ready to give your life to Christ?
Yes.
They say yes. They say yes.
Wow.
I say, okay, say after me. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Say after me.
Wow.
Yes. It was that one. Me, I remember. And it was the one.
Say after me.
You know,
And then I'll lead them to Christ.
my mom led us into the baptism of the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
It was in one sitting room like that, and we were praying one night, and then she got filled with it and said, "Oh yeah, begin to speak in tongues." She started laying hands on all of us, and we started speaking in tongues. From I was grade 9 or something, and with real tongues, not playful tongues, and that was when the experiences of Christian living started. That's amazing.
Then another thing is that you should celebrate the wins with children. And then together you mop up the injuries when it comes.
When they are
It's a family thing. Like a child that fails in an exam, you mop up, you cover up. But then you celebrate the wins.
And you don't compare
you don't compare, you don't. So
honestly, let me just say this.
This is loaded.
Me, I've observed, my wife's family, and they are very enviable. The way the siblings love each other. Hey, it's too much. I have to work on my own love for my sibling, from observing how much, my wife and her siblings call each other regularly. Me and my brothers, we love each other a lot, but we don't call like that. Everybody's mind their business. I have to deliberately work on it. Now, in fact, right now, me and the brother are chatting. We are making sure that we are rubbing on each other. I really, yes. And when you don't compare children too, they don't grow envious of each other. Like one of them can be shining and everybody is rooting for that person. They don't feel like, why is it always you? I've never seen envy among the children, and that is amazing. So let's take this question to both of you now. What do you love most about each other? Who's going to start? It's your anniversary now, so let's do some mushy, some lovey-dovey, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So somebody actually, every question I'm asking is from here. See, so these are people our soul farm wants to know.
Yes, so
So, mommy and daddy, what do you love most about each other?
What I love most about my husband is that he forgives. He has a very pure heart.
Wow.
Yes, my husband forgives. No matter how much I offend him, he forgives me.
Ah.
And I also forgive him too, no matter what. Because there's no way we won't step on each other's toe. Especially we sleep together, we sit together, we play together. Of course, at a time you will step on each other's toes. So before the offense, we already decided to forgive. So forgiveness is, a paramount aspect of our marriage. We forgive one another. Yes.
how does that
The thing is that I've seen her as an appendage of me,
Hey.
And an extension.
an extension of me. The qualities she's bringing from her background rubs in on my own weakness.
Wow.
I can give examples. You understand? Like, she wants me to be discreet about family matters, discreet, protective, and then be secretive and talking to God alone.
Instead of talking to
Instead of
third
talking
parties.
to third parties.
Mm.
It has rubbed
And you.
on me,
Wow.
and it's also helping me.
See, mommy is smile.
So, for instance, you don't jam the door. Whereas the house that where I came from, you can bang the door, and she will say, close it gently and teach the children. This is the way we close it. All those things rubbed up.
So would you say what you love most about her is how much she has influenced you?
And she has influenced me in terms of being a man and being a good husband, ready to support her, even in the kitchen.
Yes, so
Uh,
that's amazing. So what else do you love most about mommy?
Mommy,
Don't use mommy to call her. I'll not take that
I
one.
should-
What do you use
my
to
wife
call her?
is
You
my
used to call her
soul-
something
my
else.
wife is my
That
soul,
is
soulmate.
There's something you used to call her.
She's my darling.
Hey!
Yes,
So you say, darling, it's not mommy or mommy Shade.
today.
What did you love about
Till today,
that?
that
About
is-
mommy?
Hey, what do you
That
have
was
for
why
you? Say,
I
my darling wife.
Since
So
today,
she's my wife.
darling.
She's my wife. She's my darling,
Mm-mm.
and it's beyond God. Oh.
Oh yeah.
She's my soulmate.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's end this video like this. Today is your anniversary.
Okay.
Okay, so let's spice up this thing. In 1 minute or 30 seconds, mommy, tell daddy how much you love him.
My darling, my baby. My love. Thank God for us today. Thank God for God giving us today another anniversary. I want to profess my love for you again. I will always love you. My forever love. My soulmate.
Let's cut the onions.
Yeah, that's enough.
So on this auspicious occasion, it's a special day.
Yes, so
I want to thank God for your steadfastness and support as a wife. Forgiveness, moving in the fear of God, and then physically being an intimate lover.
Oh.
No gaps
Oh.
is allowed.
Shape.
So, and I want to say that I appreciate God for giving it to me as a gift.
Wow.
You have been a gift of the truth. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Pastor Adetoye has spoken.
Amen.
Well, I'm so glad that we were able to have that moment with you because it's your anniversary and it's going to be online. You can always watch them.
Yeah.
So yes, babe, I've been talking since. You can take over now and wrap up the video. Okay?
Yeah, so we have been my parents are such a blessing. They might not own one kind of YouTube channel or whatever or have a ministry, but they have loads of wisdom
Yes.
when it comes to marriage. And when we get to hear from them like this, it's always a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So We just want to say a big thank you for coming to our channel.
So,
Guys, just express yourself. I'm sure you can feel all the
love,
yes now, and even the energy, the power in the words, you know, the power in the things that they may say. So express yourself. Tell me and daddy how you feel about them.
Wish them a happy anniversary.
Yes, wish them a happy anniversary.
Although by the time I see this video,
yeah,
it will have passed.
it will have passed, but still
then,
wish them.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Drop a comment. I mean, we have already told you already. Drop a comment. Feel free. You know, share with everyone that you know. You know, people that want to have this older married people perspective. You know, not just young people every time. You understand? So share with everyone. You know, and follow us on Instagram at _Stalwart_lovers. So till we come over again,
keep loving
and keep believing.
We are
The
Stalwart
Stalwart Lovers.
Hey.